and they don't feel that anyone is listening to them. So when you can rank your choices, and it's not the first guy winner take all, and often you're voting between the lesser of two evils. You know, how many times have you heard hold your nose and press the, check the box or hit the button anymore? But in the ranked choice voting, you have candidates that actually are focusing on policy because they never know where you're going to rank them in your choice. So they tend to have a more positive campaign, and it's more policy-centered. They focus on policy, so you're actually going to know what someone's background is, not that they lied throughout the whole course of what their resume might have been. You're going to know where they stand on particular issues because you're going to be able to, you're going to produce information that's going to support that. So we have introduced several versions so far. Our latest version is SB 1456. So if you just remember 1456. And the importance of remembering that number is we're going to want you all to file a witness slip. And we'll go through that process at the end. But we want you to follow a witness slip so you can show your support. Because the first thing that we do in a Senate hearing committee is look at proponents and opponents. And when we see 1,400, 2,500, however many it might be, then my colleagues pay more attention to that because they're thinking, oh, some of my people are supporting that. So 1456, we've narrowed it just to the presidential primary. And we had to do that in order to get the bill passed. We tried other versions and it hasn't worked. And there's not anyone in here that will tell you that's the ideal, but it's a starting place. And once we get started, then we can always expand and go forward on that. So that's what this is going to do. And each party's central committee will be able to determine if they want to participate or not. We're going to meet with all of the election authorities, get them on board. So right now their fear is how much is it going to cost? Well, there'll be some cost, but many of their equipment and their machinery needs to be replaced anyways. It's archaic, particularly if we get outside of the Cook County arena in downstate Illinois. It's pretty archaic. So it shouldn't be a problem to replace that. And we're going to get a system that voters believe and support and can see the integrity in that system. Ranked choice voting allows for an awesome audit program, like real time. You can see where the numbers are going. It's transparent. It eliminates that argument about voter fraud and dead people voting, all that kind of stuff. There's a great audit trail with it. So overall, it's just a win-win. When we get more people to participate in the process, when we get candidates to tell you what their policies are, and when we get a process where people feel that their voice is heard. The last election, maybe many of you know this number, approximately 70,000 votes were wasted from people that had already dropped out before the ballots were counted. And so they'll eliminate that too because you'll rank your choices and you won't have to worry. It makes every vote count, which is what we all want to see in democracy. Every vote counts. So thanks so much for coming out tonight. I'll go back, you go on the ilga.gov website. That's where you can file witness slips. That's where you can check on bills, look at their advancement. This bill is going to be heard in the executive committee on the 19th of April. So next Wednesday is the next executive committee hearing, and it will be heard that day. So take some time over the weekend and file those witness slips. Thank you all so much for coming out.